Hi everybody, and happy freezing cold spring Saturday. Today was the first day of the Mechanical Music Extravaganza, the Antique Phonograph Show, and today was the day of the parking lot swap meet that you know I love. I always hit the parking lot swap meet because it is so magical. And I get to see my friend Steve Madera, who I only get to see twice a year at these shows. And I met a couple of other friends today. Joe, one of the best record sellers ever. And Kevin, who came up and said hi. Kevin, hi. I'm so glad you introduced yourself. And I know you're looking for Raymond T. Vinyl, but he'll be here in October for the Antique Phonograph Show. So we'll have fun in October, and we'll all, meet up and get together. Very, very fun. All right, so I did go to the antique phonograph swap meet pre-show this morning, and it was freaking freezing. And one of the sellers told me that it was his wife called and said that it was snowing like mad in Pennsylvania. So I figured the snow was coming our way, and it was just a matter of time, right? But when we lucked out. We got an hour or two of not raining, not snowing, not windy weather, so it was withstandable for a period of time, and I did find some great stuff. First, I'm going to say that we are listening in the background to The Lost Weekend, that beautiful soundtrack by Miklos Rosa of one of my favorite movies of all time, theremin music. Awesome stuff. And if you listen carefully, you'll hear the theremin in between the orchestral, in and over the orchestral music. Just beautiful. Okay. Steve Madera always has something really fun for me as a giftie, and today he had a solar zombie for me. So in his solar panel in front, I guess the sun, he will dance. Very, very fabulous. I have him right here for now. So cute. So cute. All right, and let's get the little things out of the way. We are drinking a brew called Forgotten Boardwalk Brewing Company. This is a boardwalk ale, and it's called Funnel Cake, and it's got a beautiful cat label. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. How fun. It's a deliciously strange brew. The guy in the liquor store told me that this thing, can't keep it on the shelves in the summer. He said it's a great summer ale. But to me, there's a strange sweetness to it, and I don't really like that much, but it's okay. It's all right, and I love the can. It's really fun. All right, let's get right down to the stuff I found at the swap meet today. Very exciting. I got a Lavelle Songbook number 4 in the Children's Bob Link book series. This is so beautiful. 1913. Perfect condition. Really beautiful stuff. You'll see here that there is a record in the front sleeve. Tiny little record in the front sleeve. Then you got your book, Mother Goose and Her Fairyland Friends. And the book actually has music. It has stories for children, and it has music. So it is really magical. And there is a record in the front cover and the back cover. So beautiful. These are so magical. And Raymond and I have been collecting children's records, period. But I mean the early children's records books. And I don't have any Bob Link books, so I was very excited. And I was talking to Steve Madera, and he said, go over there. He's got some really cool children's records. And sure enough, I found this. He had 3 Bob Link books. I would have bought them all if I had more money because they're so beautiful. Anyway, I did a podcast today of everything I found at the swap meet, and I opened with one side of one of these records. Beautiful. Look at the artwork too. It's the artwork that draws me to these so much. So beautiful. Lavelle Songbook number 4, Bob Link Records for Little Kids. Beautiful stuff. 1913, very early. All right, the only Christmas record I found today, we're always looking for Christmas, you know. But the Christmas record I found today is a beautiful piece, Columbia Phonograph Company, specially made for the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company. And this is Christmas Message from President Haley Fisk, 1923. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What an amazing thing. And the flip has Christmas carols. It has Silent Night, Holy Night. But his message is what really got me, because I love those things. I love advertising, and I love that kind of stuff where presidents or people related to the company are talking. Really, really cool. Beautiful Columbia. This is the one and only Charlie Poole, White House Blues, backed with Monkey on a String. Charlie Poole, amazing stuff. I took these out of the sleeves because I did the podcast first, and so I can show them to you. Red Perfect, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder, and the Church in the Wildwood. And this is the Chautauqua Preachers Quartet. And you know, I love the early sacred music. So, awesome. Awesome stuff. Beautiful Columbia, That Jazz Dance by Handy's Orchestra of Memphis. Isn't that beautiful? The other side is Livery Stable Blues. So magical. There's nothing like 78s, and this particular weekend, twice a year, is where I love to go and grab 78s. And like I said in the podcast, you can easily drop $100 in 10 minutes. So the Mechanical Music Extravaganza itself is very, very dangerous, especially if you're looking for a phonograph, because you're talking about a lot of money. Next up on Harmony, this is by the Broadway Bellhops. Don't Take That Black Bottom Away, and Sunday. Isn't that beautiful? Harmony, totally my era. Beautiful stuff. All right, Brunswick. This was the first record I picked up. Absolutely fabulous. The title is amazing. Satanic Blues. Doesn't that sound like a metal band or something? So fun and so early. This is the one and only Benny Kruger. This is Brunswick 2105, Satanic Blues, backed with I Wonder Where My Sweet, Sweet Daddy's Gone. Beautiful. The Brunswick label is beautiful. And look at the condition. It's so amazing. All right. Lots of advertising stuff I found today, and this one is Bring Them Back to Chevrolet. Chevrolet new customer campaign theme song. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Wow. And I played this in the pod too, and it is so not a upbeat jingle. I mean, I don't see how this would ever bring anyone back to Chevrolet. So funny. Beautiful, very early record, Victor Monarch, one-sided. It's The Heart Bowed Down, sung by J.W. Myers. beautiful Monarch. I mean, some of the earliest recorded music, you know, Berliner, Edison, Victor Monarch, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And listening to this very early music really, oh, I can't tell you what it does to me. I feel the spirits of the past dancing around me. The only way I can put it, you know. So, a beautiful Victor Monarch. All right, next up on Fulton Recording Company, we have Canada Dry Promotion. This is Canada Dry Ginger Ale, one-sided again. This is very interesting because on the back it says, to Barry Jr., and it's signed Mary Hartling. It's autographed. Whoever she was, I don't know. Maybe she was a model promoting Canada Dry. I don't know. But I have to look her up. Maybe she was a star. I mean, I'm not familiar with her. But Canada Dry Promotion, the record is actually geared towards owners of soda shops and soda jerks and things like that. They're talking about their syrups, their soda syrups, and how great they are and how they can have them to you the next day if you order them. Really interesting stuff. Okay, this is a beautiful thing. This is a very early one-sided record. This is a Busy Bee record. One-sided, of course. Got the sticker on the back here. Most interesting because there's a cutout right here. Can you see my finger? I don't know. Can you see my finger right here? There's a square cutout right here where I believe the artist's name should have been. And here it says, Busy Bee record, amberized, A134. Somebody's been around since I've been gone. And then the label is cut off square at the bottom, see? And then you have this big open cutout square. I mean, did they take the artist's name off? Did they get sued? Could they not use his name? Did they get pissed at him and not release this under his name? It's just so weird and interesting. If I put my hand behind it, you can maybe, yeah, see? You can see the square. Isn't that strange? Wow. Beautiful early piece, Busy Bee record. Okay. Pathé Needle Cut. This is J.C. Flippin' and his gang. Let a smile be your umbrella. Isn't that beautiful? I adore the Pathé label. It's so ornate and beautiful. The other side is Away Down South in Heaven. Beautiful stuff. Oh, this is such a great thing. SRS Capital, My Buick, My Love and I, by Gordon McCrae and Giselle McKenzie with Billy May. Isn't that beautiful? My Buick, My Love and I. Anything to do with cars, advertising, I love. Love, love, love. All right, I got another copy of the beautiful I'm a Jazz Vampire on Columbia by Marion Harris. And it's a really nice copy, as you can see. But I'm a Jazz Vampire. Raymond found a copy of this for me last year at the show. Last time we were at the show. But this one's really clean, and I love it so much. And it was only $5, so I had to grab it. Beautiful stuff. Marion Harris, I'm a Jazz Vampire. What a great title, right? All right, beautiful Vocalion, Chomp Chomp, Charlie Chan, Cab Calloway and his orchestra. Isn't that beautiful? The back is Boog-It. Boog, like boog, or Boog-It. And I got a beautiful Pathé needle cut splatter. This is the Bar Harbor Orchestra doing Where Do You Work-A, John? And the other side is Lannon's Arcadians doing I Love the Moonlight. It is so, these are so beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. I love the splatters. They are so pretty. So pretty. So I had a great time. A Cellar Joe one of the best sellers. He puts all the records up on a table, so you don't have to get down on the ground and dig. And for me, that is heaven, because I can take my time, I can look, I can put stuff down. On the ground, I have such a hard time. My back hurts, my legs hurt. I can't get back up, unless somebody's there to help me up. And having them on a table is so great. I could take my time, and I found a lot of stuff from him, and he gave me a great deal too. So, what a great thing that show is. I'm telling you, if you've never been, if you're a 78 RPM fan, and you have not been to the Mechanical Music Extravaganza, you have got to go. It is, oh, there's nothing like it. I know. And there's a few of those shows throughout the country, but there's not many, There's like one here, there's one in the Midwest, and there's one on the West Coast, something like that. But what a beautiful thing. I hope you're digging this soundtrack. It's so beautiful. I thought it was going to end, but it's not. We're okay. Yeah, you have to really, I mean, people travel from all over the place. We get a lot of Canadians there, a lot of French Canadians, sellers and buyers. People come from all over the place, and because it's a big one. It's the big one, And I feel so lucky that it's so close to me, Of course, coming home, it took me forever because I didn't want to take the highway back, right? I hate driving highways, I took the highway up. I took 80 right up because it takes 2 seconds on 80, and I didn't want to take the highway back. So usually I go to the Hamburg Turnpike, right? And I go down through Halden and Hawthorne that way. I go home by River Road, right? So I see Valley Road going down the Hamburg Turnpike. I said, oh, if I take Valley Road, I know Valley Road in Montclair. I'll just wind up in Montclair, I'll wind up there. I'll get on 46 down the way. Well, it wasn't the same Valley Road, and I didn't have my GPS with me. So I'm driving. I wound up in Franklin Lakes, and once I got to Franklin Lakes, I wasn't too freaked out because my brother lives in Franklin Lakes. So if anything, I could have called him and said, "Where am I? Help me!" And I kept going. Finally, I found a sign for 208, which is another highway, but I knew it. I knew 208, so I said, all right, let me just head for that, because I've been on the road a half hour now, and I don't know where the hell I am. So I got on 208, and here I am back on a highway, right? But I knew where I was. Once I got on 208, I was fine, It took me 45 minutes to get back home. Took me about 10 to get to the show on the highway, right? Oh my God. I don't know. And the highway doesn't bother me as much like when Raymond's with me, because somebody's, talking to me with me. But I drove up by myself today, and I honestly hate highways. They're so difficult for me. I don't know why, but I just hate to drive, So, but I made it. I made it home, and I was listening to podcast number 123, which is a beautiful 78 RPM program that I had done way back, and that kept me going. That I kind of didn't even mind that I was lost, because I had this beautiful music to listen to, and that music just worked with the show I was just at, you know what I mean? I was in that head space, and the music kept me there. So it was really beautiful. And seeing Steve Madeira again is wonderful, and seeing meeting Kevin, I'm so glad you said hi. and introduced yourself, because that's what I want. I want you guys to come up to me when you see me at these shows and say hi and tell me that you're a viewer, or that you're a listener to the podcasts. And I love that. I love it because I love you guys, and you guys are what it's all about for me. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't do this. You know what I mean? So I really, really appreciate you, and I'm very happy to have met Kevin today. And yes, Kevin, Raymond will be here in October, and we'll seek you out. We'll find you. We'll say hi, take pictures together, whatever. Just really fun. It's all good because the collector community is so amazing, and such a tight-knit little community, right? Because there's not that many of us that faces become familiar at every single show. And it's really a beautiful thing. So I guess that's about it. I had a really fun morning after a really rough week. So I was very happy. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to make it to the show tomorrow because I really don't have the funds right now. I spent a lot of money this morning, and I really don't have the extra money for tomorrow because I know myself. I'll spend $300 easy, you know. And I have the Knox auction just ended, so I have to wait and see what I won in that, because that's also right around this time. So October I'll be better prepared. I think I'll try and be better prepared for both days. So that's it. There was an amazing documentary that started last night on VH1 Classics. On David Gilmour. And a friend of mine said that goes for 4 nights. I think it ends Tuesday. But really, really interesting. David Gilmour of Pink Floyd. Really, really good stuff. I think that's it, guys. Make a comment. I want to hear from you. I really do. Make a comment. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I love you all. Have a magical, mystical, musical evening. Salute.